I'm Boots. Are you ready to go have some fun? Great!
Welcome to the world of Dora the Explorer. This adventure is called Silly Seasons. Welcome to Dora's Adventure Quiz. Question 1. Who do Dora and Boots take back to winter? Val the octopus, the snowman, the grumpy old troll, the snowman. Yes, that's right. Question 2. How do Dora and Boots travel to winter? In a boat, in a car, in a balloon. In a boat, in a car, in a balloon. That's it. Question 3. Who do Dora and Boots take back to spring? A butterfly, a flower, an apple. A butterfly. Oops, that's not it. Try again. A flower. Yes, that's right. Question 4. How do Dora and Boots travel to spring? On a bicycle, in Tico's flying machine, on a sledge. On a sledge. Roll your map. Correct. Question 5. Who needs to go back to autumn? A jack-o'-lantern, a spider, a penguin. A jack-o'-lantern. Yes, that's right. Question 6. Who do Dora and Boots take back to summer? A crab, a little bird, a fish, a little bird, a crab. Roll your mouse over the pictures. A little bird. A crab. That's it. Well done. You're a genius. Click on the quiz button to play the quiz again. Or click on the main screen button to go back to the main screen. Click on the quiz button to play the quiz again. Or click on the main screen button to go back to the main screen. Click on the quiz button to play the... Click around the screen and see what you can discover. Click on the game stars to go and play. Welcome to My First Spanish Words.
Agárrala.
Silly seasons. Hide.
Escóndete.
Jump.
Salta.
Throw.
Tira.
Catch.
Agárrala.
Run.
Corre.
Silly seasons. Hide.
Escóndete.
Jump.
Salta.
Throw.
Tira.
Run.
Corre.
Catch.
Agárrala.
¡Excelente!
Throwing snowballs.
¡Vámonos!
This is a super snowball splattering game. There are polar bears hiding in the snowdrifts and behind the trees. Each time a bear appears, try and hit it with a snowball. Click on the bear with your mouse to throw the snowball. But make sure you're quick. You get points for each one you hit. But watch out for the snowmen. If you hit one of them, you'll lose a point. There are 3 levels to play. Are you ready for level 1? It's time to get splattering! That was bear-tastic! Great! You've got one! Great! You've got one!
Muy bien.
Good shot! You've got...
Muy bien. Muy bien. Excelente.
Great! You've got one! Good shot! You got him!
Excelente. Fantástico. Excelente.
Great! You've got one! That was bear-tastic!
Muy bien. Fantástico. Fantástico.
That was bear-tastic! Time's up, I'm afraid. Shall we take a look at your score? Fantastic! Those bears really took a bashing.
Fantástico.
You've just won your Play Star. Only 2 more stars to win. Shall we make things a bit harder? Let's go to level 2. Click on a snowdrift if you want to play again. Or just click on the main screen button to go back to the main screen. It's time to get splattering! That was bear-tastic!
Excelente.
Good shot! You got him! Good shot! You got it! Good shot! You got... That was bear-tastic!
Fantástico.
Great! You got one!
Excelente.
Good shot! You got him! Great! You've got one! Great! You've got one!
Muy bien. Muy bien. Excelente.
Great! That's the end of the game. Shall we see how well you scored? Fantastic! Those bears really took a bashing.
Fantástico.
Shall we make things a bit harder? Let's go to level 3. Click on a snowdrift if you want. It's time to get splattering! That was bear-tastic!
Muy bien. Muy bien.
That was bear-tastic! Great! You've got one! Good shot! You've got him! Good shot! You've got him! Good shot! You've got him!
Muy bien. Muy bien.
Good shot! You've got him!
Muy bien.
Great! You've got one!
Fantástico.
Good shot! That was bear-tastic! Time's up, I'm afraid. Shall we take a look at your score? Fantastic! Those bears really took a bashing.
Fantástico.
Do you want to play that level again? click on a snowdrift if you want to play again. Or just click on the main screen button to go back to the main screen. Click on a snowdrift if you want to play again. Or just click on the main screen button to go back to the main screen. It's time to get Crazy Season Song.
Great!
Let's do the Crazy Season Song. There are 2 games to play. I'll show you the first one now. Each of these boxes shows a different season. Winter, spring, summer, and here's autumn. Some of Dora's friends and other things are going to appear in each picture. But look, they're all in the wrong seasons. We'll sing the Crazy Season Song together, 1 verse at a time. Listen to the verse to find out who or what I'm singing about. If the song is about Swiper, you have to move him to the season he belongs in. Swiper is on a surfboard and looks like he should be on the beach in the summertime. Click on him and drag him over to the summer picture. Then click again to drop him. Sing all the verses and move things around to make the seasons right again. When you've finished, you can play game 2. Here comes the first verse. There's something in autumn that doesn't belong. Swiper the fox has got it wrong. Our friends need help to get the seasons on track. You've got to move them back. Do you know who or what that verse was about? That's right. Well done. Listen for the next verse. It's spring in the garden, but that looks weird. Jack-o'-lantern just suddenly appeared. Our friends need help to get the seasons on track. You've got to move them back. Do you know who or what that verse was about? Yes! Great! Here's the next verse. This winter picture is quite a sight. Isa the iguana hasn't got it right. Our friends need help to get the seasons on track. You've got to move them back. Do you know who or what that verse was about? Yes! Well done. Listen for the next verse. It's summer, can you see what's on the beach? Boots the monkey we'll have to teach. Our friends need help to get the seasons on track. You've got to move them back. Do you know who or what that verse was about? Yes! Well done. You did it. Everyone's in the right season now. No more mix-ups. Wow! You've won your music star. There's just 1 more star to win. You can play Game 2 now if you want. Click on Game 1 or Game 2 to play again. Or you can go back to the main screen by click on the Help button to find out how to play. Or if you want to start playing straight away, click on one of the seasons. Let's go! Start by moving a character onto a silly season. Good choice! Now we'll sing the rap song about that season. There's something in autumn that doesn't belong. Isa the iguana has got it wrong. Jump up and down to this crazy sound. The seasons are all turned around. It's time to move the next character. Good choice. Now we'll sing the rap song about that season. It's spring in the garden, but that looks weird. Swiper the fox just suddenly appeared. Jump up and down to this crazy sound. The seasons are all turned around. Move someone else into the wrong season. That's right. Now we'll sing the rap song about that season. It's summer, can you see what's on the beach? Boots the monkey we'll have to teach. Jump up and down to this crazy sound. The seasons are all turned around. Keep going. Good choice. Now let's sing the rap song about that season. This winter picture is quite a sight. Jack-o'-lantern hasn't got it right. Jump up and down to this crazy sound. The seasons are all turned around. Great! You sang the whole season song and won the game. Would you like to do some more silly season rapping? Click on Game 1 or Game 2 to play it. Gardener's Delight.
Come on, let's go!
Put your wellies on. We're going to make a beautiful flower garden. There are 2 games to play in this activity. Let me show you how to play Game 1. Make your flower garden by dragging these plants onto the flower beds. Pick a plant up by clicking on it. Drag it onto the area where you'd like to plant it. Click again to drop the plant in the garden. Fill your garden with as many plants as you like. You can move plants around or take them out of the garden like this. When you've finished planting, click on the OK button. After all that muddy work, click on the Print button to print a picture of your garden. OK, green fingers, it's your turn now. Time to do some planting. A purple flower.
Una flor púrpura.
A yellow flower.
Una flor amarilla.
An orange flower.
Una flor naranja.
A pink flower.
Una flor rosa.
I love your garden. You could try using all the plants next time. Congratulations! You've just won your craft star. That's the last one. Click on the Game Star button to see your prize. Click on the Print button if you want to print a picture of your garden. Click on one of the game buttons to carry on playing. Or just click on the main screen button to go back to the main screen. Click on Help if you want instructions. Otherwise, click on the garden to start the game. Click on Help if you want instructions. Otherwise, click on the garden to start the game. Start planting the seeds. Noisy flower. Noisy flower. Noisy flower. Noisy flower. Noisy flower. Noisy flower. Sunny flower. Silly dancing flower. Silly flower. Silly flower. Silly flower. Silly flower. Silly flower. Dancing flower. Dancing flower. Dancing flower. Dancing flower. Magical flower. Magical flower. Dancing. Magical flower. Magical flower. Magical flower. Magical sunny flower. Sunny flower. Sunny flower. Sunny flower. Sunny flower. Sunny flower. Your plants are still thirsty. Water them 3 times, then click on the OK button. Your plants are still thirsty. Water them 3 times, then click on the OK button. Sunny flower. Your garden looks great. Well done. Click on the print button if you want to print a picture of your garden. Click on one of the game buttons to carry on playing.
Muy bien.
Welcome to Dora's Adventure Trail. Hooray! You've played all the games and all 3 stars on the Game Star button are lit up. Let's see what your surprise is. Here come all the Game Stars. Aren't they pretty? Look, something's happening. It's a jack-o'-lantern. Click on the sign to return to the beginning of the adventure trail. Roll your mouse over a square with a picture to see what it does. It's the big red chicken. It's a snapping crab. It's Azul, the little blue train. It's a treasure chest. It's a little piggy. It's the whistle. It's a present. It's Mama Bugger Bugger. It's baby redfish. It's El Cocky's guitar. A flower. It's Pirate Parrot. It's the big storm cloud. I hope it doesn't rain on us. It's a pogo stick. It's the squeaky toy. It's a Mother's Day cake. Delicioso. It's backpack. It's juggling balls. Woohoo! It's a letter full of popcorn. It's the spy phone. Hey, look! It's Mimo the hamster. Wow! It's Noisy Star. Wow! It's Tool Star. Hey, look! It's a baby jaguar. It's a dinosaur egg. Look! It's Pinguino. It's a sombrero. Olé! It's woohoo! It's a jack-o'-lantern. Do you really want to go? Click on Dora to go back to the main screen.
Adios. Goodbye.